Welcome back to Activity 3, video number 5. Our objective for this video is to add a noise filter. We want to set our dulling between 1 and 2, our hue between 0 and 40, saturation between 0 and 0.13, and our value between 0 and 0.13. Okay, so this time what we're doing is we're going to be adding a noise filter. A noise filter is kind of like the opposite of a blur filter. We're just going to add more artifacts to it. So one more time, your image should look something like this, whereas mine, I just opened up a new one, looks something like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to filters. I'm going to select noise, and I'm going to select HSV noise. Alright, so this is what should show up. You have dulling, hue, saturation, value. It's set at 2. That looks pretty good. You can adjust your hue. So look what happens when I change my hue. I get these little artifacts showing up. I can do the same thing with saturation. Right, so I get a bit more artifacts, and of course value adds a lot of noise. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to set my hue between 0 and 40. Yeah, it's at 39. I'm going to bring it down a bit. I think 30.8 should be fine. Saturation, it goes all the way up to 1. So 0 to 1. But that's way too much. So we're going to bring it all the way down to about 0.93 should be about good. And value, we're going to bring that down as well. So 0.87. So you can see now that it looks kind of grainy, but it doesn't look overwhelming like it did before. Alright, so all we're going to do is click OK. And one more time, you can see what you've done. Control Z, Control Y. It's a bit subtle. Oops, I Control C that. I'm going to Control Z, Control Y. Try that again. It's a bit subtle, but it does add a bit to your image. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm actually going to do just like that right now. Noise, HSV, and lucky for me, it kind of remembered. No, it didn't remember at all, but I'm just going to add it right now. So I'm going to add 30.2 should be fine. Saturation, I'm going to bring that up to about 9.6, looks good. And oops, and then value, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. So there you go. Now you can add some pixelation and some noise to it. Okay, so join me again for the next video and we'll continue on from there.